Okay, back on track with inflation part 5. And before we jump fully into that, we need to pause for a moment because energy is a very physical substance and that matters into how it's priced. And so we're going to talk about war and empire for a little bit. One of the foundational texts on warfare is Karl von Clausewitz's On War, which typically assumes talking about formations in open fields. And the reason for this is because of what are known as strategic barriers. We're talking mountains, we're talking bogs, forests, rivers, oceans, places where it either sucks to fight in or you simply can't fight in them. And these are important because while it is not impossible to overcome these barriers, it is very difficult. And so over history, armies will fight with each other until they find that they can't get past one another, typically at one of these strategic barriers or at a gap where one side or the other was able to forward position enough forces that it's impossible for the other side to break through. These are, generally speaking, how borders get formed, how the individual realms of states and empires grow to be. And they're important for our discussion because when we're discussing energy, particularly oil and gas, which is what we're going to get into, a lot of it is influenced by the geography. One very unfortunate thing from a European and East Asian perspective is that oil is typically in places where it is difficult for them to reach. In the United States and Canada, we have plenty of it, although there's some caveats and asterisks with that. There's a lot in the Arctic, which is very difficult to reach. The Middle East, which is geopolitically fraught, and Russia, which is why I felt the need to start us off with this particular topic. So over the next few videos, we're going to be talking about some of the broad strokes on energy, as well as how the geographies complicate those questions. We'll get into that next time.